Hi everybody, welcome to Cookies and Chat. So we're going to do a little bit of a two-part like we did one time a few weeks ago where we're in the kitchen doing our cooking and then continue with our topic. So just to let everybody know, Lisa and I have started a Mediterranean way of eating. You've all heard of the Mediterranean diet. Uh, yes, we want to lose weight, but it's really more about the health aspect. Did a lot of research and saw some fun recipes with it. So we thought we'd take you along with us with our journey, let you know how we're doing each week. I started this past week, Lisa's starting this week, so we'll keep you updated. So far, I do have to say, just personally, I will say this. I have felt really good the first week. I am a big antacid person, always get a little bit of heartburn for a variety of reasons, and truly, this is the first week that I've not had to take any Tums, any antacids, anything in this week. Just 1 week, knock on wood, it continues. I'll keep you posted on that. But we were talking about a cookie, which we are going to make next week. But something easy as a snack, which, whether you're doing the Mediterranean diet or not, is a healthy approach of just something to eat in between, maybe even a little dessert, and something to even share with the kids. So, what I started off with was an apple. I just cut up pieces of apple. You could also probably use a pear or a plum or peaches, maybe even combine. But I just took an apple and then some chopped almonds. So I'm just going to put in a little bit of some almonds. Not going to measure them, depending upon your liking. And if you're allergic to nuts, you can just eliminate the nut from this and add some other spices to it, and just a little bit of a handful of some finely chopped walnuts. You could add some other things in here, any kind of nuts that you'd like, or like I said, you could keep it nut free. Going to add some honey, and I have a variety of honeys that we'll be using throughout our journey here, but for this, just some regular honey. Again, not measuring, just enough so the top is fully coated. And we'll add this. And then you could use cinnamon, you could use nutmeg, you could use cardamom, you could use a lot of different spices. I'm just using a simple apple pie spice, which sort of combines all of those spices. But anything that you have in your spice drawer, and sugar free. So none of this has any sugar in it because the honey adds enough. And I'm really just going to take this, and actually, as I'm talking about it, Lisa, I'm going to add a little bit more honey. This would actually be very good on top of our Greek yogurt. Mm-hmm. So a great combination maybe to have in the morning, maybe even in some oatmeal. Heat up your oatmeal and add this to it as I'm thinking about it. I'm going to use my whole honey supply here. So just going to add some more for some coating here to stick together. And even for the kids, even though we're not including peanut butter in our diet, certainly could with children, right? Add some peanut butter, maybe put it in little round balls, and you get a couple of little energy bites, so to speak. But here we're just gonna mix it up a little bit. So in my bowl here, okay. Oh, you know what this is making me think of too, Lisa, as because you know how I think of things as we're just moving along. For our Jewish friends out there, it's going to be Passover soon. So when you're making a haroset, this is another form that you could do without the wine, but you could certainly add some to it. So let's test it out here. This is really good. So again, slice up some apples, some pears. Oh, really good, if I must say so myself. Add some almonds, walnuts, some spices, some cinnamon, cardamom, nutmeg, apple pie spice, or even pumpkin pie spice, whatever you have in your cabinet. Mix it up with some honey. Add it on top of yogurt. Just to have as a little side thing, or even as a dessert. Maybe even add a little lemon juice to it. I did not do this for this time. The little lemon juice also would prevent your apples from going brown. But these are working very nice, and just a nice sweet crunch, and has your good fiber in it too, because you have your apple and you have your nuts. So enjoy it. Let us know what you think if you have your own versions of it. I'm just going to put you on pause and we'll be right back to continue our topic.